Hey guys, so quick recap of today's trading day. I'm glad I did not trade today actually, so we will start on a daily chart. As you can see right here, we have a inside day, so always basically one of the most difficult days because there's no clear higher time frame direction on a daily chart. I was looking for the quadrants of the bearish wick right here and also for yesterday's buy side liquidity, so daily high. Let's drop to the 1 hour chart. So as you can see right here, we have a pretty interesting looking 1 hour chart. So we are still within basically the market or of the price range, which was basically the market maker sell model. Also like below the lows right here, highs right here, sorry guys. And yeah, with yesterday, we are within a market maker buy model. We reached the upper quadrant of the price range and we basically traded slowly lower. And then with the opening, we expanded really aggressively lower and into the high time frame gaps right here. But we are now basically trading up once again. So we can also look at the price range right here. So yeah, we traded below consequent encroachment of the market maker buy model, which is within a higher time frame market maker buy model. So yeah. So let's take a look on regular trading hours. So as you can see right here, we opened lower, and because we have a gap which is 107 handles, that's below 120. Therefore, we want to see NQ reach back to the upper quadrant. But as you can see right here, the lower quadrant of the gap is, so we want to see NQ trade back to consequent encroachment, but the 0.25 level, I don't know how you call it, if it's the upper or the lower quadrant, just perspective, I think. So just delivering real resistance right here, so we can't really trade back to consequent encroachment. And yeah, so let's take a look on ES. So ES is actually a bit different. We are way more bullish on ES, and we also had equal highs with yesterday's daily high. So we are really able to trade higher, but NQ cannot really follow. So yeah, pretty interesting to see. And as you can see right here, the daily or the AM session was really difficult to trade. So basically, let's drop to a 15-minute chart on NQ before we drop to the 1-minute chart. Nothing really special in here. We had really clean sell-side liquidity. So London lows, the low right here, also the low right here, and New York open kill zone. Sell-side liquidity, and we traded already back to or scrapped Asia highs. We failed to form the equal high with the daily buy-side liquidity as yes, so yes, formed equal highs, NQ did not, and we basically reacted off the upper quadrant of the price range and traded lower. So at 8:30 we had today PPI news, which are high impact news. So therefore we we have to expect not high resistance, but a more volatile trading session basically before the opening. So yeah, therefore we moved a lot in here. And now let's drop to a 1-minute chart. I actually took one trade today, but it was more of a test, I would say, because it's not within my rules to trade outside the AM session, which starts for me only with 9:30. So right here I traded pre-market, so the 9 AM macro, and yeah, I think actually it's a if you would regard it without the opening, which is basically in close proximity to our setup, it would be a really clean setup, especially because right here in the 5-minute chart, it's better to see. So we have really clean trendline liquidity, and we basically fail to move higher. So and also like yesterday was a really trending day higher, so today we don't really expect that we will follow right on. So it's more likely that we retrace a bit, and then we are able to trade higher. So right here we came up basically, scrapped Asia highs, formed basically our high of the day, and we also traded into all the higher time frame gaps right here, and we clearly failed to trade higher. And we were also like reacting really nicely of the 5-minute wick right here, so trading lower. And then what I really liked right here is the fact that we first used consequent encroachment of the higher time frame gap as support higher, then displaced below it and formed a fair value gap right here, which we want to see get treated as a breakaway gap. So in that case, actually we do respect the gap right here on the 5-minute chart as a breakaway gap. So therefore, if you would trade the 5-minute chart and just enter within the fair gap right here and put your stop above the wick of the second candle, you are really good to go, and you can basically catch the perfect expansion to the downside. But because I'm just trading on the 1-minute chart, for me the more important gap was basically the one right here, which also displaced below or through consequent encroachment. So I entered right here and it was really low volume, so therefore I could add 3 contracts, and I took one off right here because I knew, okay, if we did so, we until 90.27 we did not move, so I knew that basically we gambled the opening, so therefore I took one off, and got stopped right here. So I traded my stop really low because I basically with getting closer to the opening and seeing that we cannot move until the opening appears, I know, okay, that's not my trading approach. I trade my stop really close. Obviously, I would have liked to see the 930 just expand lower, but yeah, that's basically the reason I'm a bit disappointed in trading pre-market. So because I think a year back or something, I really took really clean trades within the 9 AM macro, but nowadays the opening is just way more volatile, I think, or it's more that we wait for the opening so basically for 930, and then we are able to displace in one direction. So, and that's not my trading approach. I don't want to gamble the opening. I don't, even if I was completely right basically about my expectation for price. So I wanted to see NQ reach the London lows and even trade back to or into the high time frame gap right here. I would have not expected such a huge expansion to the downside, especially because we on regular trading hours we were already trading lower. So but that's basically the perfect example where I will still continue with not touching pre-market. So I will only trade after 930, after especially, or it's perfect even if we trade after 945, because then the direction is just way more clear. We have regular trading hours which we can look at, and to gamble the opening is not my trading approach. So small test today because I was also like home earlier today, so I could look at pre-market. Usually I don't, I'm not home before 9:30, so I have to be really quick that I can't even trade the 10 AM macro. So yeah, that's basically it. And here I don't want to trade anything, I have to admit. So really high resistance price action, and so nothing really special in here. Really small loss today because I tried something, so only like 30 bucks. That's basically nothing. So to me that's almost a break-even trade, but I wanted to just see how the 9 AM macro will deliver. But as I already explained, I will still continue with not trading the pre-market, and I will only look for trades within the AM session. So that's basically it for today, and see you soon.